What's up, citizens? Jimbo Clembo here with Jimbo Clembo Gaming. If you've been anywhere near the verse this week, you know Star Citizen has been busy. Alpha 4.9 is already rolling through testing, and Alpha 4.10 is lining up right behind it with some genuinely exciting stuff. Today, I'm breaking down exactly what's in both patches, what's live now, what's coming next, and why CIG decided to shake things up along the way. Let's get into it. First, let's talk about Alpha 4.9. If you were expecting a massive feature-packed update, here's the twist. You're not getting one, and that's actually intentional. CIG shifted their plan for 4.9 midway through development. Instead of packing in big new systems, they pulled back to focus almost entirely on bug fixes, stability, and quality of life improvements. The bigger, flashier features got pushed down to the road to 4.10 instead. So what is actually in 4.9? Let's run through it. 4.9 is supposed to be bringing vehicle hit markers. This is a solid quality of life for anyone flying or in the gunner seat. Hit markers on vehicles will now actually reflect what's happening on impact, factoring in armor and penetration calculations. You'll see distinct markers depending on whether your shot penetrated, was deflected, or just chipped the paint. No more guessing if your damage is actually registering. Reco, a new mission giver, is showing up in this patch with a set of repeatable missions. It's a smaller edition, but it's the seed for something bigger. More on that in a minute. Xenothreat also returns, making another appearance, once again threatening the Stanton system's fragile peace. If you've played through this event before, expect a familiar fight, just with the usual PTU tuning pass. Quantum and hydrogen fuel tank rebalancing. CIG also quietly adjusted quantum fuel tank capacities on several ships during testing. Players noticed several changes on ships like the Tiburon and the Raylan. According to CIG, this is just one step. A follow-up rebalance for hydrogen and fuel tanks is expected shortly after. Stability and bug fixes. Underneath all of that, 4.9 is genuinely a stability patch. Long-term persistence syncing, ship inventory issues, mission progression bugs. CIG is using this cycle to clean house before piling on new systems in 4.10. New combat clothing are being implemented. They are described as lightly armored apparel designed to offer a more stylish look while remaining visible in combat situations. This has been updated to committed. New hairstyles as well are being implemented. 2 new hairstyles along with an update to one hairstyle to bring it to the current quality standards. Ordnance cargo holders have also been added, implementing dedicated storage frames for missiles, torpedoes, and bombs when they're placed on cargo grids to improve presentation and hauling. These have all been updated to committed. A new bullpup style rifle, the CQ-7, has also been added. A battle rifle purpose-built for close quarters engagements, combining the compact handling of a bullpup design with the firepower needed for intense frontline and boarding combat. The bottom line is 4.9 isn't the exciting headline patch that we all thought it was going to be, but it's arguably the most important one. A cleaner foundation makes everything coming next actually work. And that brings us to the main event. Alpha 4.10 was originally targeted for September, but CIG announced they're pushing it to get it out in August instead, giving the team several weeks to make sure everything lands properly. As one CIG community manager put it, they're planning updates well beyond 4.10 too, hinting at future content like the new planets coming in the Nix system. So what's actually planned? A lot, and this is still marked tentative on the roadmap, meaning it could shift, but here's what's currently on the board. The Siege of Orison. This is a big one fans have been waiting for. Siege of Orison is a new operation bringing instanced FPS combat where players team up to assault nine-tail controlled platforms in coordinated encounters tied to ongoing mission progression. It's essentially structured objective-based team combat layered on top of the persistent universe. Backing that up with a new tech feature called instancing, this creates closed-off gameplay spaces with controlled access. Think prerequisites to get in, party leader ownership of the instance, and safeguards to keep players out who don't belong there. This is the tech that makes Siege of Orison and future modes like it actually possible. On the weapon side, we're getting a brand new weapon category entirely, the heavy machine gun. The Vendetta HMG is a belt-fed machine gun. It pairs with the new super heavy armor and its dedicated ammo backpack, and delivers sustained high rates of fire from a rotating barrel while carrying up to 4 magazines. This is a serious suppression weapon for the FPS combat. On the immersion side, CIG is reworking ship flyby audio completely. New sound assets, better positional feedback so ships actually sound like they're screaming past you instead of generically whooshing by. There's also a rework coming to how you recover lost ships and gear. It will better support custom loadouts through timed claims, an optional expedited fee if you want your stuff back faster, item claims through freight elevators, and importantly, a free recovery option when the game detects you've lost something through no fault of your own, like a server-side bug. New Wicklow ship rewards. For all the traders out there, a new Drake Clipper variant with a unique livery and upgraded components is coming as a reward through Wicklow's Emporium contracts. So to sum it all up, CIG is hitting the brakes on 4.9 to focus more on fixes and see what exactly is broken. Better hit registration, a returning Xenothreat event, and fuel tank rebalancing. Then 4.10 swings big with the Siege of Orison, a new instancing system, a real machine gun class, and a smarter item recovery system, all targeted in August's release. As always, remember that anything marked tentative on the roadmap can still shift, so treat these as strong signals, not promises. That's the latest news for 4.9 and 4.10. Let me know down in the comments which feature you're most excited about. Until next time, citizens, fly safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.